of that profile, I can start doing control click to get our first vert down. And I can start laying in this interesting hodgepodge valve stuff. There's a little kind of indent there. Kind of comes out, straightens out a bit. I don't know, I'm making this part up. I feel like I want that to come in a little before we get out to this part. I'm just gonna have a more recess to it. I'm just gonna make up what I think looks kind of cool. There. Come to about there. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna grab all that back down here. I can erase this now. And we're gonna come back down by the origin here. The cursor back on there. That's like close enough. So then go over here, use one of my my most favorite tools. Spin. And I'm gonna come over here. Not that one. So you can see we're starting to work our way around, and we want to go full 360 degrees. And I think I want something more like a 12 step, because I work with quads a lot, so I like 8s and 12s and 16s, things of that nature tend to work out pretty good later. So, yep, take that, fix our normals, Control N, and I'm gonna take these verts and remove duplicates. Because where we spun that all the way around and connected it back to itself, we got, a whole nother set. But now we have something that is at least, moderately interesting. Play around with it a little, scale it up. But I think this is going to be the thing that sits that mess right in there. And I'm going to hook some. By the time we run some hoses and pipes and stuff to it and give it some hard edges, you won't, from as far back as I'll be, it'll serve its purpose. Yeah, that's probably wide enough. Kind of bowling pinish, so sharpen some stuff up, give it more of a mechanical vibe. put some edge loops in, and we'll see what we got. It's kind of a thing. Oh, there's a couple ways you can do that. So let me go to a new layer and show you. So I just centered the cursor there with Shift C. So you get a couple options. You can do, it's actually an add-on. I don't have it loaded right now that will do a single vert, but kind of the old school way to do it is to just add any mesh for that matter. Hit edit, so now we've added this object, which is important to know that's the object. Let's call this our single vert. But we want to get rid of the mesh that belongs to that object. So you can delete everything. But your single vert object still exists. You still have it selected. And then all you do is control left click, and I'll put your first vert down, and you can extrude from that, just like anything, just like any normal extrusion. And it's really kind of a fun way to get that first vert started. Alright, I think I don't like that rounded bottom, so we're going to flatten this guy out a bit. Yeah, no problem. If you got any questions along the way, just shout them out. Try and help where I can while I muddle my way through this bike. I don't think I like that super rounded end. Kind of starting to look a little more shock or something. That's not what we want down here. I'm just gonna have it just kind of square off. Looks a little more interesting. Alright, then we need to hook. I think that's a pretty wide, this connection right here that comes out into the, I guess I should highlight that when I say right here. This section right here, it's pretty big. I think we have to leave that in there. We have to leave that as a cylinder at this point, and then we're just going to connect into it. But I don't know if it'll be wide enough. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the spin tool is just awesome for if you know that, edge profile of something and whip it around. You can make a statue, a bird bath, anything. Just click some random, jaggy edge and whip it around. It's super useful. One of my favorites, actually. So I'm just going to put a cylinder between that for now to kind of get an idea of the size or shape or what we need to do with it. Just totally making it up. put a knuckle or something on that. It'll probably, you know, serve for what I need. Brighten these up so you guys can actually see them a little bit. Yeah, alright. So let's see, we need the top of this guy. And we know it's gotta sit inside of that, so I'm gonna Shift D to duplicate that, right click to leave it in place, separate it.
Yo mama's ass.
Got selected, go over here. Care about that N-gon because it's just sitting there. Oops. I'll fix that on that other shape too. Get rid of that. Fix this up real quick.
I rode into town on an ass.
Yo mama's
Ass.